just can't get, you know, anything done because, you know, work is a thing. I'm in my like house pants, and it's laundry day, and yeah. Let's see who we're doing next, shall we? Just did Cancer. Already did Aries. Sagittarius. I don't believe we've done Sagittarius, so it's your turn, Sag. It's your turn. What? I don't think it's going to focus at all. No. Okay, whatever. It's fine. This is your love read for May. Apologies for being late on everything, because for some reason it's just never going to happen where I'm not late. So I've come to realize it's fine. It's fine. Check out your sun, moon, rising, Venus sign. You're here probably because it's your sun sign. You can go to a place like Happy Astrology, run your natal chart if you want to know what your rising, moon, and Venus signs are. You'd have to know the time that you're born, though, if you want to figure out what your rising sign is, okay? That's the thing. It's a real thing. I have no motivation whatsoever or time to do paid readings for anybody. So if you're looking for a paid reading and somebody comes to you saying, oh, I'm going to give you a paid reading, well, that's not going to be through me, because I don't offer paid readings, okay? If somebody does approach you under my name saying, hey, I'll do a reading for you over social media or whatever, and ask for money, it's not me, it's a scam. You should probably report those people. I have 2 social media accounts. They're personal social media accounts. However, if I'm not already messaging you from one of those accounts, chances are I'm not going to reach out to you from those social media accounts. So if any new ones pop up, then you'll want to try and get them to try and prove who they are. Otherwise, it's probably a scam. So there's that. Okay, let's get started. This is for our Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus folks. Please check out your other placements. This may not resonate with everybody. Let's get started with a song for you during May. That's way too many cards. That'll get you through in your relationships. Please have somebody in mind, or you could even just do general. Apologize for the nails. I am getting those fixed. But I had to paint them because I missed out last week. We have Don't Cry by Guns N' Roses. Don't you cry tonight. There's a heaven above you, baby. Yeah. That's a great song. When I was in high school, I tried to start a band. And I remember my guitar player was like super into trying to learn the tab for that song. Yeah, that and everything Pantera and Metallica. But still, yeah, that's your song. So you should listen to it, I guess. Messages from you and your person. On my left will be messages that you want to convey to your person. And on my right will be what they want to say to you. Okay? This is my own deck. So we'll see how it goes. I don't really like making my own decks because I can never find cards that look awesome or are individualistic in their own little way. When people used to travel, I used to get my sister and other people who went abroad for far more than I do because I work. And before lockdown, I wasn't remote. Now I'm remote, so I can literally go anywhere and work, but, you know, I couldn't before. So my sister used to go traveling, and she used to bring me back a lot of cards and things like that. So now I have to order everything online because of lockdown, and I'm definitely going to do more traveling. I feel like you want to do more traveling. My sister's a Sagittarius, too, so it's interesting that I'm talking about her, and she's just kind of come up in the topic of conversation. Traveling, the travel bug. Travel, world travel. So we have 2 for you. They've come down face down, which means there's something that you would like to keep. Kind of mum's the word on it, right? Next thing for you, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do you want to say to the person on your mind? Or if you don't want to have anybody on your mind, you could just make it a general thing. It is a romantic read, a relationship read, a love read. Maybe someday, don't you cry. No, don't you cry. No, don't you cry tonight. Man, Axel was the shit in his prime. Okay, so they have two. You're keeping everything hidden. Everything's face down on your side. They're keeping everything hidden too thus far. One more on their side, and we'll be done getting all of their cards. Let's see. Oh, wow. That one just flew. Yeah. That's interesting that it did that. Okay. All right. Let's get started. So on your side, we have there's nothing left to say. You don't want to say shit. I didn't want to let you go. Also hidden. And last thing from you that's hidden, there was this one time at this one school dance. This might be somebody from the past, or this person might remind you of somebody from your past. So, you know, figure it out. On their side, you remind me why I started on my path. So this is somebody who you have, they look at, yeah, you got it. I lied, and I'm sorry, but I'll do it again. Oh, they were also probably dishonest with you. There you go. That's also hidden. And then something that flew out, we moved too fast, and it ruined everything. This might actually be somebody from, like, way in your past. You know, like the kind of person you make mistakes with that you regret. Yeah, like I said, don't worry about my nails. This is actual nail polish. This is what happens when you type a ton and you wear regular nail polish instead of shellac. So that'll change. It's fine. All right, on the bottom of the deck, do you remember playing rock, paper, scissors? This is definitely somebody from like way, way, way back. Way back. Or somebody that you had a childlike connection with. Or do have a childlike connection with. Okay, Sag. We are on to the Rackham Tarot. Let's do some tarot with our tarot cards. Yes. I haven't used these a whole ton. But I was channeling with music before I got started. And I was listening to music, all the shit. And I had Blind by Gary Newman come on. And I felt compelled to choose all my decks blind this month, just in the spirit of adventurousness. So the ones that we're clarifying with the exception of the Lenormand deck, which I started with, and then I actually had to like erase a whole reading because I was like, there's no way. I was so embarrassed with myself. I just couldn't take myself seriously enough to put it up. There's no way. I mean, I have to know what I'm doing somewhat in order to, you know, do this, right? And I know nothing about Lenormand. I hold a candle to none of the readers knew Lenormand. So there's something about French energy. Okay, twist for fairness for my Libra babes out there. Although this reading is for Sag. All right, let's go. On your side over here, their side over here, on, you know, and down the center, we will have the universe. We'll also clarify. Remember, don't forget, we're going to clarify. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, current energy for you during May in love. Something about being drunk on the moon. Okay, Four of Pentacles. Saving up for something right now. Somebody might think you're being a little stingy, greedy, cheap. But you're trying to really conserve your energy or your savings or both. So you're looking to invest in. On their side over here, what do we have? Let me just move those dice. Okay, we have, oh, the Hierophant in the reverse. This person could be stuck in a little bit of energy of going against going against philosophy in the name of modernity. It could also be that they're coming out of, they're going through a divorce right now. There's something about shaking up the confines and structures of religion, traditionalist values and belief systems. But that's the current energy that they're sitting in right now. There's disruptiveness, and it doesn't necessarily mean that it's negative, but there's disruption of traditionalist values and belief systems that's happening right now in their energy. This is Taurus in the reverse also. Did we flip that card by accident? I don't believe we did. No. I think we're good. We're good. Okay, and the universe's current energy wanted to flip, so we got it. Two of Swords, crossroads, indecision. Here it's a little bit of stuck energy also, in indecisiveness and inaction because of stuck energy and being at a crossroads on the precipice of change. There is something that's about to break here. Not in a bad way, but like, you know how a wave breaks, you know. Feelings towards this person for you, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. What are the feelings that you have here? What are your feelings? No, holy shit. Is that your feelings? Holy shit. We're not taking any of these anyway. We're just not going to do that. You need to control yourself. Your energy abounds. Your high energy. You're spilling out sometimes. You've got so much excess energy. Nervous energy. You don't know what to do with yourself. You're restless. Yeah, you want to travel. You want to go. You want to go somewhere. I'm taking these over here. Two. Okay, we got Two of Pentacles in the reverse, the Four Cups in the reverse. Okay, this is the end of disappointment, grief, a feeling of abandonment and betrayal in a romantic situation, or just kind of, you know, not really feeling, and maybe even rejection in love, coupled up with a decision of sorts, dropping an option, making a decision. That's your feeling. Twos are time cards, 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years, especially when it comes to the Pentacles, because it can be a timepiece. It can also be a contract, a partnership, but more so, it's indicative of being a member of a club or an organization with a button, an insignia, an emblem. But it's because it's in the reverse, we're talking more so about, you know, the dropping of two different things that you've been juggling. You're ready to take on the cup that the universe is offering you rather than being despondent when it comes to love. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Fixed energy, that's your energy. So Sagittarius, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio energy. This is about movement forward, change in fortune for the better, change in surroundings for the better, but more about fate, more about wisdom, more about gathering up resources and energy to move forward on a path. The universe is feeling about this. 10 of Wands, there are still burdens and responsibilities to overcome here. Things that still need to be watched over and presided over. There is still responsibility and work to be done. What do you have to say to this person, Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. We have the Two of Cups in the reverse. There's something about a meetup that did not occur, or that is not going to occur between the two of you that you're trying to, or that you would like to communicate to this person. You might have to disappoint them. And you might have to tell them that you're not showing up somewhere that they're expecting you to. They are feeling, well, this is what they want to say to you. This is this Ace of Swords in the reverse. There's a deception energy here, a lack of fairness, feeling that there was a lie. This is Libran energy. I always read anything that has to do with justice, fairness, and truth as Libra. And the universe, what does the universe have to say to the two of you in this connection? It's like they're saying, I can't meet, you're saying, I can't meet up, da 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 da. And they're saying, you lied to me, you were dishonest, da da da. Da 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 da. That's the card that's flipped. I'm not taking the rest of them. I kind of freaked out there. Sorry. Okay. 9 of Cups. There's a feeling not to give up. There is wish fulfillment here. Or it could be that somebody was wishing that this was not going to happen out of the two of you. Somebody got what they wished for. It's like a careful what you wished for energy. I'm also getting that somebody is planning for bigger and better in this connection, or there's a promise that there will be bigger and better in this connection. Action. What action are you taking towards this person during May, Sagittarius? That one almost flipped and it did not. Okay. We have the 3 of Cups and we have the Fool. Taking a risk and meeting them perhaps during a celebration of sorts. Like you won't meet them one-on-one, but you'll meet them within a group of people where there'll be a party or a celebration. There'll be a celebration, a risk, and a celebration. You're going to throw a get-together where this person is going to be present. You know they're going to be present, or you're going to invite them to a get-together. This is also hen party gossip energy, but because it's not in the reverse, we're not taking it as negative. There's also something indicative of a coven here. Look at that. It's like Bitches Brew. I love that music video by Crosses. You got the 3 girls and they're dancing around the bed. But anyway, there's something about that. Taking a risk. Either showing up at a party or a celebration, or inviting somebody to one where you know that there's going to be judgment. You know there's going to be some women there that are going to have something to say about this. We'll clarify. Action on their side for May. They've got 2. They've got 5 of Wands. That's conflict. And the Page. Okay, so there's going to be some passionate communication. They're going to take some passion. They're going to take action by kind of spouting off at the mouth, I feel like. Passionate communication resulting in conflict. And the need for retreat. Look. Either that or they're going to receive some passionate communication. It's going to make them feel like they're in conflict and need to retreat. They might start an argument with somebody. And the universe's action. Any universal divine intervention that we have here. Okay. Page of Swords in the reverse. No action. It's wait and see energy there, really. The universe is not communicating any signs or symbols during this time. It's kind of relying on the both of you to be masters of your fate with this. Outcome. No. Outcome. Outcome. Sagittarius. Okay. I wanted to come out that way. Knight of Wands. You will take passionate action towards somebody. Inspired, fiery action towards somebody. This is your card, by the way. You could be just connecting with your higher self. Really seeking a higher knowledge. Looking into travel. Looking into you know, philosophy and all that. While on their side, they will be coming back. There's reconciliation on their side at the end of May, either with you or with somebody else. And the universe, there is anxious, nervous energy at foot, casting out sleepless nights over the town. Bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Cups in the upright. I love the art on these cards. It's so cool. So here, we have somebody who is woeful, feeling like everything is irrevocably lost when it really is not. You know, there's a little bit of sadness and loss over things that were indeed lost, but there is still other stuff that, you know, is available and out there for other people to enjoy. Just because the 3 cups lost doesn't mean that the other 2 are as well. Let's clarify. I think I'm going to use Shadowscapes. Oh, fuck, I knew that was going to happen too. I just knew it. I think you're disappointed in yourself here. You're disappointed in how this turned out. This person is not one to take things laying down. Like they're not mutable. I'm getting Taurus, Leo, Sagittarius. No, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. Sorry. That's the signs I have on their side. They like to surround themselves with others. You, on the other hand, tend to be a puppet master. You got other people to do things for you. What are you saving up for, Sag? I'll try not to spoil any surprises, cross-watchers. This might not be anything. Symbolism is afoot. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Saving up for your fortune. Yeah, you're trying to save up money for something big. It could be a home because we have that stained glass window there. Could be to redecorate. Could be to travel because it's in the reverse right now, so it's almost like you can't go anywhere until you save up enough. Tell me more. Yeah, the Hierophant in the reverse. Okay. Could be that you've had a divorce or you need to save up because you are having your resources drained through means that have to do with a divorce settlement. Child support, alimony, those kinds of things. Custody, courts, tithing. If you're part of a church that requires tithing, that is such dogmatic stuff. Sorry, it just is. Depending on what kind of church you belong to, it's very dogmatic. They know way too much about how much money you make depending on what church you go to. What about them? They're sitting in the same energy as you. They're mirroring you because they have Hierophant in the reverse, just in the different deck. And they also, but they have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. 5 of Wands in the reverse over here for them. So seems to me like they have made amends in a divorce. This could be your ex. They might have won. They might have gotten victory over you in a conflict. This could be an ex that you're looking to reconcile with or you'd like to know more about. What else? Tell me more. just going to stack that. Sorry. Tell me more so that I can hurry up and get another reading done instead of just one. Five of Cups in reverse. Yeah, they're mirroring. Yeah, they have gratitude for how this turned out between the two of you. Could be that they were hoping that it would be far more peaceful than it was, and now that it's over, like now that the argument is over, they could be actually quite grateful for that, or they're grateful for the connection between the two of you. What's with this choice that you've made? 9 of Wands. Okay. You're tired of the struggle. That's why you made a choice. You're exhausted. So you decided to drop an option because you were exhausted. You might be settling, or you have a feeling that you're settling for something here. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. Realizing that you are the master of your destiny and that nothing leaves you out in the cold, that you choose whether or not you are leaving yourself out, whether or not you brave the cold or go inside for warmth. My ear's burning and sore now all of a sudden. Weird. This could be somebody that you did not feel you had emotional safety with, that you dropped them as an option. Or you could be, you know, ignoring your hunches about that person. But they kind of wore you down to a point where now you're choosing them. Over here on this side, this Wheel of Fortune, step this movement forward. What are they moving towards? What is this Wheel of Fortune for this person in their thoughts? God, I knew as soon as I turned up the heat that I was going to regret it. Page of Cups. Somebody that is sending them emotionally charged messages of a positive nature. Could also have to do with children. Wait. Yeah, sorry, it's just like legit. As soon as I turned on the heat, I got too warm. Yeah, it could be Pisces. It could be any water sign child. They could be moving forward with just taking care of that. But it looks like they're moving forward towards somebody who might be sending them passionate, not passionate, but emotional messages. Over here with what you have to say to them about this 2 of Cups that didn't happen. What's that all about? Seven of Swords. You didn't feel there was trust. You didn't want to meet up with them because you don't trust them. There's treachery. The need for retreat. The need to escape. This person's hiding. This person's hiding something. You didn't trust them. You think they're hiding something. That's why you didn't want to meet up with them. Yeah, and this is why they're sitting at the Ace of Swords in reverse energy. This is wish that did not come true. An answer that was a no. No longer sitting in the splendor of the sun. Sitting in darkness. You know what I mean? Leo energy. They don't feel they're getting the attention that they deserve with the sun in the reverse, because Leo's all about attention, eh? I don't know if you actually know that. Even the shyest Leos, and trust me, I know, my best friend's a Leo. Even the shyest Leos totally love attention. They do. They do. They don't think they do, or they won't admit that they do, but they totally love attention. They do. Over here in your action that you're taking with this risk and this gathering, this celebration, the 3 of Cups energy of this three women here. This is Aries energy over here, by the way, with the Fool. What do we got? What is this? What is this that's happening here? Sagittarius. Sag. Okay, we got a flipper. Two of Swords, crossroads. You're at crossroads, yes or no? Do I stay? Do I go? This is a decision that you're going to make blindly, mind you, but it is going to cut through to the truth. And you know it's necessary. It's necessary for you to make a choice. You're at a fork in the road. Whether or not you take the risk or you do not. If you do not take the risk, you sit in stagnancy. I think there will be judgment that comes from whichever decision that you make. Okay. Six of Cups in the reverse. This is not about returning energy. This is new energy. There is putting to bed in a childhood goal here. Moving on from the past. Realizing that some of our wishes are frivolous, childhood, fantasy fueled, you know, dreams that have no basis in reality. And so moving on from something like that could be the case. Could have some judgment that comes along with that. On their side, Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Again, we have it. We had it with the universe here. Now we have it on their side as for the action that they're taking. They will not apologize. They have nothing to apologize for, they feel, when it comes to this conflict that's going to kick off from a passionate type of communication, a fiery communication. Yeah, they don't feel that there's anything that they need to apologize for. They could be sitting in a little bit of childish energy, acting a little juvenile, not and being very protective of the operating out of the ego. I want to say next. Anything else on that? Yeah, the Lovers in the reverse. They feel they're being challenged when it comes to this connection. Or they don't. They don't feel their need to do so because they don't feel that the connection is worth putting their pride on the line. Which means, what are they doing wasting their time? You know? I mean, well, you know, to be honest, I mean, there's a certain level of self-sacrifice before you have to kind of have self-respect, right? There's a difference in between self-sacrifice and self-respect. But they're operating out of ego. They're protecting their ego. They have a bruised ego, and they're willing to sacrifice pride. It's pride before the fall. Okay. Page of Cups. We have, yeah, you're mirroring each other. That's for sure. Page of Cups here beside your action. Sorry, your outcome of the Knight of Wands. So you're at the end of May, you're taking passionate action towards somebody, reconnecting with that fiery sense within you that's reaching up into the heavens. But you're also connecting with your intuitive, watery side when it comes to your communications. You're becoming more sensitive and in tune with the cooler, calmer side of yourself as well. This is an oxymoron, this right here. The doing and the speaking, the fire and the water, they're juxtaposed against each other, right? I'm sorry. This is Four of Cups, not the Page of Cups. It is still sitting in that energy. I think more than anything, this is reflecting pool, though, rather than Page of Cups sending messages. It is ignoring what the universe is offering to you and reflecting. Might be just kind of lackadaisically deciding not to, and actually that makes it even more of an oxymoron because there is no action in love. So whatever it is that you are taking action towards, it's not of an emotional sort at the end of May. Check that out. Look. I sometimes have to correct myself. We all make mistakes. So this is the energy of Knight of Wands with the Four of Cups. Passionate, restless energy and action taken forward, not to do with love, not to do with emotional fulfillment. The universe is handing this person their next emotional offer, and they're oblivious to it, or they don't care. Or they're just flat out refusing it because they're despondent. There's some grief here that needs healing. They need to reflect. You need to reflect. I feel like you might be distracting yourself from doing this self-reflection by taking fiery, passionate action out in the real world. So you're not really doing any actual healing. What about them? I don't know what you're healing from. Actually, no. Whoa, what are you healing from? What are you healing from, Sag? What do you got to self-reflect on here? What do you need to reflect on? What do you need to reflect on? Okay. Queen of Swords in the reverse and the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. An injustice with a Virgo with the Nine of Cups in the reverse. You've had some heartbreak here that you did not think was fair. You absolutely felt was an injustice. Heartbreak that was an injustice. The end of a wish fulfillment of an emotional sort that had to do with water and air energy. Libran energy. Libra, Virgo, Cusper. There's a Libra, Virgo, Cusp individual who you thought was your wish fulfillment. Watch this. Jesus. This is Libra, Virgo, Cusp. Sorry, let me rearrange that. Virgo, Libra, Cusp. So September 21st-ish, when you enter into Libra season, with our Knight of Pentacles in the reverse and Queen of Swords in the reverse, this is somebody who was not fair, was not grounded, was not living their truth. And with the Nine of Cups in the reverse, it was not your wish fulfillment. You thought it was, and it wasn't. And so that's why you're sitting in this restless energy where you feel like you're escaping something. You're escaping new options. You're escaping the universe delivering new emotional fulfillment to you because of the disappointment in love of the past. And where you thought that there was wish fulfillment just ended up being a ruse at the hands of this Virgo Libra cusp individual. It's not. And it wasn't fair to you. You were lied to. Okay, on their side. Jesus. Okay. Now I'm shuffling them backwards. Oh. That's interesting. What's this? Is this one of the cards I accidentally picked up from down there? So this was not actually out in the deck. This is the Ten of Cups. If you reconcile, could you actually achieve your Ten of Cups? Do I have anything else in here that shouldn't be in here? Damn, that was weird. That was kind of cool. That never happens to me. I'm pretty organized, so my card decks don't ever get... I don't like to mix my card decks at all. Two of Wands, it's not any slight against anybody else that does that. I just don't prefer to do it. Over here for them, Two of Wands in the reverse. There's weight energy here. They're waiting. They're delaying something at the end of the month. They're delaying reconciliation. And I didn't even see that card the entire time I was shuffling. They're delaying action and they're delaying reconciliation because they're waiting on communication that hasn't come into them yet. They may have been blocked by somebody, or their communications to you might be getting blocked somehow. Or there's some messed up communication here between the two of you that isn't going as planned, I'm hearing. Bottom of the deck, Ten of Swords. There is grief, disappointment, a loss, a betrayal, sickness, illness, poor health, whether it be emotional, mental, spiritual, physical. It is an ending so that things can begin anew. However, there is healing that needs to occur here. I think it's really interesting that this guy somehow snuck into this deck and popped out right before we did all of that, with our Ten of Swords coming out as well. Because, you know, it's like, it seems like you can't get over past betrayal in order to come into union with somebody. And here we have the coming into the ultimate of all unions with somebody, that major you know, emotional fulfillment with longevity attached to it, but the healing needs to occur first. Yeah. So, all right. Let's see what numbers we have for you. We have 1, 8, 9, 6. All right. That's what I've got for you, Sag. If it didn't resonate, I mean, you know, there are like a whole bunch of other placements you definitely should be checking. That's normal in astrology. That's not bullshit. So in any event, please be safe. I'll talk to you as soon as I get to the generals. Have a great day or night. Bye.